Hi, in this video we're going to show you a way to add a custom right-click context menu option to Windows PowerShell and also the command line. So that way you could run custom commands just by right-clicking and not have to type them in. So if you have commands that you use on a regular basis, this would come in really handy. All right, so to do so, we're going to be using the free Windhawk app. So if you don't know what Windhawk is, it's a free tool you install, and then you add what are known as mods into Windhawk, and then these mods can customize the way Windows looks and operates. All right, so we've done all kinds of videos on some of the best mods, so I'll put a link to our playlist in the description in case you want to check out some others. All right, so when you install Windhawk, you'll have your home section with your installed mods, featured mods, and then you have an explore section where you can search for other mods. There's a search box here. You could filter, sort, and that type of thing. All right, so the one we're going to be using is called Console Quick Paste. So once you search for it in the search box in the explore section, simply click on Details and then install, and you'll always get this proceed with care pop-up for any mod that you install. So just click on accept, risk, and install. And then when you go home, you'll have it in your home section here. So you can enable it and disable it, remove it from here if you like. Go to details, remove it, disable it as well. All right, so this one has some settings here. So it has a test one in here just to open up Edge in a private window, and then you could add new items. All right, so let's just open up the terminal here so we could have PowerShell and command prompt. All right, so let's add a command prompt window here. All right, so normally you right click and you have the typical move, size, restore settings, but now you can see we have this quick commands with the default one that they added for a sample there, which will just open Edge in a private window. So we're going to add some other ones here. So I have a list here of some ones we're going to add. Open the current folder in Explorer, clear the DNS cache, check system uptime. So you could have the same menu for both PowerShell and command line, but if you try and run a PowerShell one in the command line window, obviously it's not going to work. So you just need to know, which is for which, and then some obviously will work for both. And then we'll do list active network connections and check free disk space. All right, so I'll do one manually here, then I'll do the rest offline here and we'll try them out. All right, so we're going to copy this and then we'll just overwrite this one because we don't care about this one. So there's the label, which could be anything, and then the command. And then you have to save it each time. So real quick, we'll just show you this one here. And you'll notice too, as you add these, it's going to put this in here. It's going to start repeating it. But once you open and close the terminal, it'll go back to just one of them. And now you can see it runs the command, but it doesn't execute it until you press enter. And now it opened that folder in Explorer. And what you can do too is check this box here to automatically press enter. So it's up to you if you want to have it automatically execute the command without having to press enter. So may not be a good idea, but I'm going to turn it on just for the sake of time here. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and then I'll add those other commands and then we'll try it out. All right, so I have all the commands in here and I saved them and I have it on auto enter. So we have the first one here, which we saw already. And then we have clear DNS cache with ipconfig flush DNS. And then we have check system uptime, and I put PowerShell at the end just so I know it's only for PowerShell. You don't have to put that, of course, and the command. And then list active network connections, check free disk space, and I put command after that because it's command line only. All right, so I have the terminal open here. All right, so let's do quick command. So we already did open current folder explorer. Let's clear the DNS cache. All right, you can see it automatically entered it for us here. Check system uptime. So this is PowerShell. Let's go over to here and try that one. You have to right click on the bar here. You can't right click on here. You can see it's not going to work because it's a PowerShell command. So let's try it here. All right, so that worked. List active network connections. All right, that worked there. And then we have check free disk space CMD. So we got to go back over here. And so we have our two drives there with the disk space. All right, so as you can see, it's pretty easy to use and configure, and definitely something that could come in handy if you're always using the command line. And of course, you could add more as needed, remove them if you don't want to by clicking there. And then you could come here, disable it temporarily, or you could remove it completely if you don't want to use it at all. And then, of course, you could turn off auto enter if you don't want to use that feature. All right, so one more thing as a side note on Windhawk. It needs to be running here in your system tray, otherwise your mods will not work. So if you ever find they're not working, come here and check to see if it's running. And if not, then you could just restart the app and it should put it back down there. And then it also should be set to start with Windows so you don't have to come here and enable it every time you start your computer. All right, so I'll put a link in the description where you could download Windhawk and you could try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe.